Hi everybody, Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Mama reality TV shows, my celebrities, my YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. Langezansi. Is Kelly Khumalo the Senzo Meyiwa murder mastermind? Is the question, you guys. My question also would be, why would she want Senzo Meyiwa dead? Okay. Listen, if you are like me and you hardly have time now to sit and listen to court whole day when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa case, and you want to still be caught up in terms of what's happening now in court, this video might be for you, because we're just trying to find out why is Kelly Khumalo's name coming up again in the Senzo Meyiwa case. Remember, they had a trial within a trial where they were trying to decide if the confessions that were made by the accused earlier on during the investigations in this case were going to be admissible as evidence in court, and the judge did make a decision that it was. So we're going to go through this article written by Brenda Masilela talking about Kelly Khumalo. Maybe we can also find out why Kelly Khumalo is not being called in court to testify as one of the people that were there, in the house. Her and her mom, you guys, I've never understood that. But maybe eventually we will understand, okay? Singer Kelly Khumalo has been implicated by two of the Senzo Meyiwa murder accused as the one who ordered a hit on the former Bafana goalkeeper, prompting the question, is Kelly the Meyiwa murder mastermind? The Pretoria High Court on Friday heard the confession statements of the accused number one, Umuzga Kulelwa Sibia, and accused number two, Bongani Sandison Tanze, for the very first time. In the confessions, which were admitted into evidence this week after a marathon 5-month trial within a trial to determine their admissibility, the accused confessed that to the police that they were paid by Kelly Khumalo to take part in the murder. The confession statements, which were read in court by Justice of the Peace Officer Lieutenant Colonel Solomon Rapado, revealed that Ntanzi was paid a total of 45,000, including 50,000 in cash on the night Meyiwa died. He received an additional 30,000 from the accused 3 Umtobisi Ncube on the following day. Listen, you guys, I'm always just shocked by how little these amounts would be when they are talking about taking somebody's life. Like, who is willing to take somebody's life for 45,000 rands? I just don't get it, okay? The court heard that Ntanzi was unhappy about the amount he received, and a meeting was called in Nongoma to discuss the unhappiness about the amount with Sibia's father. Okay, the involvement of the father here is really weird. Okay, Sibia was paid 30,000 rand. Both the men that were called to the hotel in Vosloorus, where they met up with the other 3 accused, and they mapped out a plan on how they were going to carry out a hit. According to Sibia, Ncube was the one who called him and told him that there was a job to K Meyiwa, and they have charged Khumalo 100,000 rands. Sibia said that during the planning, Khumalo called Ncube to confirm that they were still coming. Kelly Khumalo's name has been mentioned many times during the proceedings in the Meyiwa trial. Meyiwa and Khumalo have a daughter, Utingo, who was conceived during their highly publicized affair. Meyiwa was shot dead at Khumalo's Vosloorus home in October the 26th, 2014, during what was initially believed to be a botched robbery. But police investigators have revealed in court that they believe Meyiwa was armed in a contract killing. Despite being a witness to the state advocate George Baloyi has told the court that on more than one occasion, that he would not be calling Kelly Khumalo to a witness stand. Baloyi has already called other people who were in the house to testify, including Kelly Khumalo's sisters, Andile Khumalo, Meyiwa's friend Utumelo Madlala, and Mthokozi Sithwala. A source close to the investigation told IOL that there was a strategy behind the musician not being called in the dock with the accused. This was done intentionally because the plan is to arrest and charge her separately, and the investigation team is aware of her involvement. She will be arrested at the end of the trial and charged for masterminding the murder. They all know what they are doing, but they can't reveal it yet. Hence, they are quiet. This is part of their strategy to make sure that everyone who was involved in the crime is apprehended and prosecuted, said the source. Listen, you guys, that would make sense, because otherwise, us who don't know a lot about how the law works, it just doesn't make sense that Khumalo hasn't been caught. So, I mean, I guess if it's part of the strategy, then we just have to be patient, because it really would be great to hear what story Khumalo will tell if she took a witness stand, okay? In 2022, just after the first Meyiwa murder trial started, AfriForum legal head advocate Gary Nell, who is representing the Meyiwa family, told the media that there was a mastermind who had not been arrested in relation to the Meyiwa murder. Remember, you guys, that even though the family is said to believe that there is a murder mastermind, but Senzo Meyiwa's brother had come out here and said that he does not believe that Khumalo is the mastermind. So I wonder if the whole family believes that. I am convinced that they have the correct people in court, but I would have expected more arrest. I would have expected other people to be with them, because I have said it all along. I do not believe that this was a robbery that went wrong, Nell told journalists. As far as I'm concerned, the police have a very good idea of who the mastermind is, and I'm sure that if the mastermind is not added to the indictment, there will be other indictment in the future, okay? We hope so. Khumalo and cell phone evidence links Khumalo and the accused. Evidence presented during the trial by Colonel Stein, who is an analyst at the cold case unit, told the court in July that cell phone records show Khumalo and the accused 5, Fisogut and Tulu, were in contact. On October the 15th, 2014, at 5:33 p.m., in a 98-second phone call. This was at least 11 days before the Meyiwa M was committed. They were also in contact on Khumalo's phone, which is an 082 phone, and in August 2, 2014 at 10:40 p.m. For 110 seconds. Stein told the court that she had received both calls in Kimberley and rural Limpopo. Cell phone records showed Ntuli had used his 073 number to make the calls. Stein found 8 cell phones and landline numbers linked to Khumalo, and that her 082 number, which had been in contact with Ntuli, was also registered in her name on Truecaller and on Rika. In October 2020, on the day 5 of Meyiwa murder, accused first appeared in court for the murder of the footballer. The National Prosecuting Authority sent an internal memo to a media group which placed Khumalo at the center of the Meyiwa trial. It was later deleted and an apology was issued, but the memo showed that lead investigator Bongani Gininda instructing other officers to outline at least 10 tasks linked to the Meyiwa murder investigation, of which 2 of the items on the documents concern the musician. Gininda requested statements or affidavits relating to how the police obtained confessions from 2 people seemingly spear in tongues. The memo also requested cell phones communication between the accused during and after the commission of the crime, cell tower location, and the automatic vehicle location of the VW Polo, believed to have been used as an escape car during the Meyiwa M enforced lawyers. According to testimonies heard in Pretoria, the cell phone records analysis appear to have been conducted by Colonel Stein and are before the court. Pertaining to Khumalo, the document requests for the singer's cell phone records are more information about a particular loan that she had taken around the time of the murder. The trial continues on Monday, you guys. Listen, you guys, it's a lot, okay? But I like this article because I get to understand why Khumalo has not been called. That is, if the source close to the case is really a source close to the case, why she has not been called is a strategy, I guess. We are going to see it in the future. Maybe she will come and account in the future, or maybe even just tell her side of the story, you guys. So it's good to know that, you guys, and also how the money moved around allegedly in terms of them paying for this life to be taken, you guys. So the trial still continues. It's been so long. Okay. Oh yes, another thing, guys, is the loan, because people have said that Kelly Khumalo was not doing that well financially around this matter. You know, she did not have the 100,000 rands to pay, and it is alleged that there is a certain loan that she took in order for this M to be committed, which also just brings makes me wonder even more, why would you, if you were broke at the time, why would you spend the money you didn't have to take the life of the father of your child? I don't understand it, you guys. Maybe if they can come up with like a life insurance somewhere that Kelly had taken against Senzo Meyiwa's life, and then this will make sense. But for me, it's all over the place for now. And I'm not saying that she's innocent, and I'm not saying she's guilty. I'm just saying, me as the person watching who doesn't know a lot about the law, for now, things are not yet coming together. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngintanda kakhulu.